Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. Can you or I or anyone know how oats, peas, beans, and barley grow? Sugar beet is a variety of beet with a root that contains a high concentration of sucrose. This biennial plant of the Amaranthaceae family is cultivated for its juice, which is processed to produce sugar. The sugar beet is second only to sugarcane as a major source of the world's sugar. The sugar beet is traditionally a summer crop in the cool northern parts of the world's temperate zones. This densely populated area is also where much of the product is consumed. More recently, it has been grown as a winter crop in the southern parts of the temperate zones, including South America, Africa, the Middle East, and southern Europe. Beet sugar now accounts for almost all sugar production in continental Europe and almost one-third of total world production. The top 4 sugar beet producing countries are France, the United States, Russia, and Germany. Do you eat the sugar beet every day? The answer is yes. Don't be surprised. We do not eat sugar beet this way. Actually, we live on the sugar beet every day unconsciously because the sugar we eat is extracted from the sugar beet. Sugar beets are one of the leading raw materials for the production of manufactured sugar in the United States. They are grown in 3 primary regions: the Upper Midwest, Michigan, Minnesota, and North Dakota, the Great Plains, Colorado, Montana, Nebraska, and Wyoming, and the Far West, California, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. California has regions which are ideally suited to commercial sugar beet production. Sugar beets are grown in about 30 California counties, from Siskiyou in the north to Imperial in the south. California is unique in terms of production because sugar beets are planted every month of the year, except July and August. Because of storage losses associated with warm temperatures, and given that the ground never freezes in California's sugar beet regions, sugar beet harvests are scheduled to meet the needs of processing facilities. California produced nearly 1.1 million tons of sugar beets in 2011.
The world of sugar beets. I'm Catherine with Group 6, and this is our field after 1/4 of raising these. And here you can say we have quite a bit of differentiation within the field. Here's a nice big one, here's a little one, and in the next few minutes we'll be telling you all about what we did, why we did it, and why we have this.
We have 30 rows from south to north. In these 30 rows, we have 4 kinds of treatment combinations divided among 4 plots. Plots 1 and 2 will have different amounts of water applied, but both will be treated with herbicide to fight weeds. Plots 3 and 4 also receive different amounts of water, but they will not receive any herbicide. We chose drip irrigation, which is a method that allows water to drip slowly to the roots of plants. It has several advantages, including high water use efficiency and more uniform water distribution, both of which help to save water and money. Each tape has many tiny holes which allow the water to drip through when there is sufficiently high water pressure in the tape. How did we install it? Simple. First, we embedded drip tape in the soil. Then we add tubing with a valve on the end of the tube. This is connected to the main line to regulate the amount of water applied. Finally, we put a cap at the end of each line to stop the water from flowing out. Sugar beet seeds are blue. Why is that? Because the seeds have a rough surface that is not easy to plant, they are coated with a bright blue substance that makes them easy to see and to plant. This is our planter. Weeds are inevitable in a field, and they are bad for our sugar beets. People may use herbicide or cultivation to remove them. Herbicide can kill weeds, but not the plant you want. Cultivation is like hoeing the weed out. This is what a cultivator looks like. It can remove weeds between the lines, but not those within the lines.
Sugar.
We can use special implements to help us see the soil water content. They are called tensiometers. We need to set them up soak them in water, and install them in various steps in the soil. Connect each meter with the center, and then you can get the data easily. Biomass is another thing that needs to be monitored. You can weigh the plants to see how big they've grown and how much the root has developed. Canopy cover can tell you what percentage of the field is covered by your sugar beets. Bulk density is a measurement of how tight the soil is. The tighter the soil, the harder it is for the roots to grow. Remember, we need their roots. We want them to grow. At the end of our experiment, we used the techniques we learned to determine if there was any difference between the 4 treatment combinations assigned to 4 different plots. We found that the application of herbicide did not cause a significant change between the plots, but the amount of water did. Plots 1 and 3 were given half the water of plots 2 and 4, yet plots 1 and 3 yielded a significantly higher amount of biomass in both the root and the overall plant.